Heroes Con 2026. All three of us went. And we are so tired.
Oh my God, I'm so tired. Are you tired?
We spent as much time in an airport as we did at the con.
That's true.
Maybe not.
At least for a day's worth of a con. So, yeah.
It's probably pretty close.
Yep, I would say so.
It was really nice. Did you read the letter they sent before they sent the voucher?
How sad they were that we had a bad experience. Yes.
Yeah, at least they sent something, right? Like they didn't just ignore it. They acknowledged it.
Yes. But here's the thing. Okay, so we had, on our way back, we had mechanical problems with the plane that was delayed. A plane that was coming in late then had mechanical problems. But we were luckier than a lot of others because they just couldn't get their connections or anything else and were renting cars or finding hotels or whatever. For us, this saving grace was our connecting flight kept getting delayed because that plane, the plane that was supposed to come in, that was ultimately going to go to Wichita, was in an area that was being hit by the storms. And so it was getting delayed. So once we finally actually got into Chicago, our connecting flight had been pushed back so far that it was like, hey, we can get it. The only problem was our connecting flight didn't leave until freaking 1 a.m. And by the time we actually landed in Chicago, all the freaking stores and crap were closed. So that was another just kind of...
yeah, but let's talk about the con.
But anyway, so yeah, that was the way home after a long con. So yes, the con, Heroes Con itself. Getting 4 hours of sleep because here again our flight came in at 3 a.m. and
I was fine with that.
Then we have to turn around, get up, and go to the will call.
I was a little mad about it because I was like, "This is going to ruin my Friday." But
it didn't, really though, did it?
No,
I didn't even notice. I slept really good Friday night, though.
Yeah,
did you? That's good. Yeah. See, I slept really good the Thursday night for 4 hours or whatever.
Yeah, I bet.
Friday night was not as much, but
it was fun.
The con?
Yeah, the con was fun.
But the key is go to that will call. Yeah, when did we do that? 8 a.m., 9 a.m.?
Early.
Go early because that freaking will call line was long.
That is the benefit of staying there because we could go get our tickets, then go get breakfast, and then come back and actually go to the show.
Yeah.
We already had our tickets.
Yep. That was probably the best call I made the entire con. Was
you can actually
let's go to the will call before we get breakfast.
You can get them the day before.
You can. Yes, you can get them Thursday. They start on Thursday.
Yeah, but we're never there in time.
I know we're never there that early.
But yeah, no, that was smart because we waited that will call line for I think 10 minutes. Then we had our
it was not very long at all.
I wonder if they had enough posters for everybody.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure they didn't.
Why? I got one. I got a poster.
Good. Cool.
I did not.
Loser.
Yeah. But then we got in. I went to Finch. Where'd you go?
Yeah, where did you go when you first got
What was your first hit? Where was your must go?
I don't remember.
Weird.
Wow.
I went to Walt Simonson, waited in line for 40 minutes, didn't move, then got out of line because I realized I don't want a $150 sketch that bad.
Yes, I understand.
I don't know.
Wow.
I can't remember where I went.
You didn't remember who your must was to see there. Finch, I went over there to take my chance at the little lottery. He was only taking 5 drawings.
I went with you.
So, were you right? Oh, did you start over there? Go that way?
Yeah, I went with you. Okay. I had nowhere to go.
And you didn't grab a ticket for me? Wow.
Zach went with you too. Why didn't you get him?
I know. Well, because I wasn't thinking of that at the time.
Oh, yeah.
And then we went to Rich
Hinneman. Yeah.
We went to Finch and then to Rich.
Yeah, went over there to Hinneman. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And then I don't remember where I went.
Yeah, because then I went back for the drawing. Didn't get picked for the Finch stuff. You got something going with Hinneman?
I was talking to this guy at work today that came in, and I was telling him that you guys went to go get tickets for Finch, and he's like, "You have to have a ticket?" And I was like, "Well, yeah." He limits it to 5 a day, so you go get a ticket, and then they draw, and he goes, "And then it's free?"
Oh.
No,
then I get the pleasure of paying $250 to $500 or more. Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, it was just kind of funny.
Oh, yeah. No, it's understandable.
So I had nowhere to go.
That would be cool if they were free, if they just gave tickets and you got a free one.
Right. I had nowhere to go off the bat. I was just floating around free and waiting to see what craps me.
Yeah, that's
I
great.
did enjoy Friday though for just the aspect. It wasn't as busy as Saturday. You could move around pretty easily, start seeing some different things. For me, for some reason, I felt like I kept going back to artists that I had talked to before
Yeah,
or met before in the past.
yeah.
That was really what I ended up hitting a lot on Friday for one reason or another.
I feel Friday and Saturday just kind of blend together for me.
Did they?
I don't have a lot of distinguishing characteristics between the two.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much doing the same,
Same
thing
thing.
both days, going
Yeah.
around, getting sketches,
I got
wandering around, looking at stuff.
very few autographs that I wanted knocked out Friday.
That's true. I did get all my autographs on Friday because I got James Herron and I got David Finch because I waited in that line for about 30 minutes. And then I think there was one other autograph I wanted to get. Oh, Jake Smith.
Jake Smith.
Yeah.
Did he sign your stuff in?
He did sign
Okay.
Robo Wolf.
I was probably
Should've
there.
brought
I
stuff
just
for
didn't pay
James
attention.
Herron, but I didn't even take anything. I never even went over to his table.
Yeah.
That one was a
Did
weird
he have
one, though,
original
wasn't it?
art?
I think he did have some original art.
Did you even look at it?
I don't think
Yeah.
that I did.
Pricey.
I think when I went there, I don't think he even had anything.
Well,
But
wasn't
he
James
was doing headshots or busts.
He was? For how
Yeah,
much?
300.
Oh. That's a
That's
dilemma.
probably
Would you
not
rather
bad.
have a heron or a lagoon? Or what's his face?
For
Powell.
me, probably
Powell.
Heron.
Heron or
they're
Powell,
both
they were
really
the
good.
same price.
Was Powell 300?
Yeah.
Okay.
Headshot.
I don't really pay 300 for headshots. Like 300 is like a fully illustrated, like 11 by 17, like piece of art.
11 by 17? Wow.
That's what I'll pay 300 for.
I did
Wow,
see-
okay.
I did see our friend
Our friend in the end,
in the end.
our friend indeed.
He got a Steve Epting bust,
Yeah.
Captain America,
Okay.
$350.
Yeah.
But oh my god, it's
Look good.
beautiful.
Who's our friend? I don't know. I don't
Tom
know.
Baker.
Oh, did he? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think I
He's a
saw that.
huge
Did he post it
17.
online?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked pretty good.
Somebody else posted his photo, not
Oh.
him. They cropped him out
Oh.
because Tom posted a photo on Facebook of him
With the art.
with the artist,
Uh-huh.
and he was holding the thing.
Yeah.
And I saw the first one I saw was the other dude, and
Yeah.
he had cropped out Tom and posted the picture
Mm,
of the. So I don't know if he was just like walking by and saw it and like, oh my god, that's awesome, and took a picture of it. I don't know. It was really weird, but if you're gonna pay $350 for a bust,
It's pretty good.
it was very well worth. Did you see it?
I did, I think.
Okay.
Steve Epting does nice stuff. I'm
Yeah.
not saying a lot of those guys do
No, I
pretty nice
understand.
pieces for
Yes.
$350.
You're
I
not-
just don't want to pay that
Right.
for a bust. That's
I-
what I'm saying.
That's like one of the coolest, like nicest finished pieces.
Did
I've
you
seen.
see that Jerome Opena bust, like a Batman for like 3 something?
No,
That looked amazing.
I did see a guy that bought like a full figure. He bought like
From Jerome Opena?
it was like $700 or $800.
Yeah.
I think it was about.
Was it cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. But like I said, I'm just not going to pay that much.
Yeah.
Because I can get all sorts of cool stuff. For like
well,
50,
you
60
can
bucks.
split it up, especially at Heroes Con, where there are so many artists. You can take that money and split it up amongst a
Yeah.
lot of other lesser known types.
Correct.
And so it's just, what are you really after? Are you after the name recognition, or are you after just
Yeah.
getting some cool art and supporting some other up and
Apparently,
coming artists? Maybe
when we went 2 years ago, it was today because popped up on my memories. that
Yeah, I saw my Paul Pelletier pop up. On
for
my-
2 years ago.
I saw the Daniel Warren Johnson transformer that he did for the art auction.
Oh, nice.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
They do bring out their best stuff for the art.
How much do you think Daniel Warren Johnson's little cards were that he was having there on
At
the
least
morning?
150 to.
Oh God, I was figuring they were probably like 500 or more.
I thought
but
they were like in the 300 range.
were
He
they?
might be.
Okay.
Because I think Sanford Green was doing kind of the same thing, and I think they were like 150. But
Do you know how they were? What was the requirements or the ability to get those? I don't
to be
know.
the first one in line.
You just had to be
Yeah, you just had to
in
be
the
there.
line.
Because there was somebody complaining about it.
So I'm
online.
sure only the VIPs were the ones that could.
There
have
was
got
somebody
those.
complaining about it on Facebook that they didn't get there in time to get it,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
get one. By the time they got there, they were all gone.
Honestly, I really like Finch's system with the raffle.
Yeah,
I think that's a good
After-
way to do it. If you're going to do like 5 sketches, raffle them off.
Yeah.
Like I wish somebody like Art Adams would do that, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And just like raffle them off. That way everybody gets a chance, and it's kind of random. Because otherwise, like by the time we got in there, Art Adams' list was full.
Yeah,
Right.
I bet it was full before even the VIPs got in. It's probably dealers and stuff.
Right.
it could have been.
Can't
I wouldn't be
blind.
surprised.
And that was a thing that was very common and repeated on all the Facebook stuff was like
The VIPs.
about the VIPs. They were like,
Yeah.
well, that's why I pay extra for the VIP. That's
I
why
would have
pay
bought
the
a VIP this year, except they were sold out by the time I
Right.
got there.
We just
Yeah.
wanted to go.
They
Me
capped
too.
them.
Yeah, because I thought the same thing about trying to possibly get a VIP. I don't know if it
Even
would have
in
been
the
worth it
past,
for
though,
me, but
because the first time we went, we had VIPs, right?
no.
Oh, we
I
just
think
had.
we
They
just
don't.
had
I
a
don't think they had
3
VIPs.
Yeah, it was
It
something
was just
weird.
a 3-day thing,
Yeah.
and then you were supposed to
Yeah.
get in early if you had a 3-day thing.
Yeah, did that
Yeah.
work out for
So
you?
I wonder, no, because everybody got in like 15 minutes late.
Yeah.
So was there like a dedicated line for the VIPs?
Yes,
then?
there was.
And they got in early.
They got in
Yeah.
early.
Okay.
Yeah.
They all got in the Scott Snyder line.
A big chunk of them
Is
did.
what I heard.
I would assume.
And on Saturday or Sunday, all the tickets were gone by the time the normal schlubs got in.
Yeah. But I mean, for me, that's fine. It's, if that would have left Daniel Warren Johnson's open, I mean, shoot,
Well,
or somebody else.
I
is
wonder
running
if
out
they
there.
do because
or
Planet
Walt or something. So
Planet at least for celebrities.
Yeah,
If you have a vendor or a vendor badge or a guest badge,
yeah.
you can't get in line. You
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, you can't get in line for like celebrity stuff
Yeah,
until like an hour or something.
but that's a
after the
recent policy. That
Yeah, it is very recent.
And Heroes may do something similar. I don't know.
Yeah,
If it wasn't the dealers, it was the VIPs got all the Art Adams
Right.
slots.
VIPs are fairer than dealers.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
I agree with that. I'm
I
fine
would
with the
too.
VIP system. 'Cause
Oh,
you
I
pay
am
extra,
too.
and you get them.
I just like to your earlier point, the Finch system, where it was like, okay, everybody, you got basically an hour time frame from the point that the VIPs enter to everybody else, and then we're going to do an art auction, or not an auction, but a raffle, and just find out what we can get in there. So it gives you, those people that were VIPs as well as the people that decided their first stop was going to be Finch to get a chance to
Yeah.
possibly get some art. So,
I dig it,
oh yeah, I thought it was
Yeah.
very good.
but we didn't get a ticket pull, so I hate
Yeah.
it.
were you going to give your ticket to him? or
I
were you
was going to
gonna
give
get-
it to him. He kept telling me not to, but I told him I was going to.
Yeah.
He seemed like he really wanted to get it.
I did
I was on the fence.
because 2 years ago
'Cause like I said,
I
I
wanted it, but I wasn't as. I was more on the fence 2 years ago, where it was
Gotcha.
like that. I was like,
So
"Ah,
in 2
nah."
years, Drew's going to be watching.
So
I'll be
maybe, but I. You know,
honestly, I think I'm happy just getting stuff from randos.
Randos.
I do like talking with a lot of the other ones though and stuff. I mean, I don't know. I mean, my time there, I really only was working on that jam piece of the
Yeah.
back of that cover, and then I
Right.
bought 3 other pieces of art.
Yeah.
Was really what I did. And I bought like one book, for my granddaughter and some stickers for the kids and stuff, but
Yeah.
I didn't really buy many books. How about you, Don? I mean, how many books did you come back with?
I bought a lot. Well, I came back with 3 less than I thought I had.
Did you lose your Thunderheads?
Turbo Hawk.
Turbo Hawk?
And sorry, I'll answer your question in a minute.
No,
And
go ahead. You are answering
I
it, I think.
also lost that book, the robot book thingy, where you bought the Wolverine and
Yeah,
Hulk.
you lost those?
I have the first one, but I lost the second one.
How are you losing books?
I don't know.
Huh.
And then I got to thinking maybe I didn't get it because there was a lot of talking. And then he had to get a number 1.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, maybe we just forgot to do the number 2. But I distinctly remember watching him draw in 2 books. Maybe I left it on the table.
Maybe. Yeah.
I still don't know what happened to the 2 Turbo Hawks. And the sucky thing about that is I have number 2.
That does suck.
So
So you're missing 1
I'm
and 3?
missing 1 and 3.
Nice.
But I came back with number 2. I'm missing like 3 books that I did buy.
Wow.
I bought quite a bit of books. A lot.
Cool.
I don't know, probably.
What was your biggest book purchase?
Got
Most
me.
expensive?
Was that Batman book your most expensive?
Oh, a single book, yeah.
A single book. Yeah, that's where I was going. Which one
Yeah,
was your
that was-
single
That
most expensive book purchase?
$55 was my biggest purchase. for a book.
It's ironic you paid $55 for a sub 100 Batman issue, and you paid like $20 for some single issue from some rando.
Right?
Yeah,
But the single issue from some rando is like a near mint.
that's true.
This thing's like
this thing's got
somebody wiped their butt with.
just about.
It wasn't me.
So it was Batman number
80.
80?
80.
Okay.
Yep.
Quite the cool purchase. You gonna hang that up at the store? Show it off? Go not for sale?
Not for sale at any price. NFS.
There you go.
No, I'm not.
Now, was there? I guess you don't know how many books or anything else.
would say
Did you mostly buy single issue type comics, or did you buy any like collections or anything like graphic novel types or anything?
I only bought stuff. I bought 1, 4, 7, 10. I probably bought like between 10 and 12 actual comic books.
Okay.
Like Marvel, DC, whatever comic books from dealers.
Okay.
The rest of the stuff I bought were from indie creators. So I bought their books.
Okay. And which were mostly comic sized or, 30 pages or
And
so.
I probably bought like, I don't know, 20 of those.
Oh, really?
Maybe.
Wow.
I bought like a couple trades from a couple people.
Oh, you did buy some trades. Okay.
I did buy the Eric Powell book.
Oh, that's
Or
right.
Some
I do remember that.
Worthless or whatever.
I think
And
I
I
was
bought
there when you
that.
bought that one.
I bought the Bormejo Who Hates It Cancor French edition from
Yes.
Matt Allison.
Did he draw on that for you?
No, he didn't.
Oh, man. Did he sign it at
He
least?
did sign it.
Okay, that's nice. Did he charge to sign it?
No, not
Okay.
Matt Allison. Not me. They get friends and family, man.
Friends and family. I just do find interesting, especially reading the heroes type stuff on the ones that are charging to sign and what they charge to sign or
Oh, yeah.
whatever else.
There
too.
were like several. It's all pile on Michael Golden. There were several posts about Michael Golden. They're like, I read somewhere that he charged $60 to sign a book. Is that true? And then a
Only
bunch of people-
Avengers Annual number
Avengers
2.
Annual number 1, but it also depends because there was somebody that said that he charged him like $20 to sign a certain book, and then another guy's like, "Well, I paid him like Saturday afternoon. He charged me like 40."
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he does make up what he thinks is popular,
Yeah.
and then he will also fluctuate on prices. I think it just depends on what. If he hasn't had anybody come by, then he charges more. I don't know.
Yeah.
Could-
And I did learn. I think he's married to Renee.
That's
think
what
they're
it
husband and
was-
wife.
That was what was alluded to, I believe.
Yeah,
in one
it
of
was
the
alluded
discussions.
to, but I don't know that it was
Alluded to.
confirmed.
Yeah.
Somebody said something, about, but I think somebody alluded
May-
that they've
maybe-
been married like 20 years. But then somebody said, "Yeah, she's ruined his career as far as like because she's the one that tells him like what to charge for autographs
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff." So I don't know.
Yeah.
I think if Michael Golden was like a super nice guy and he charged that much, I don't think people would care. I think the problem he comes across as a little standoffish.
He's not standing. He's downright.
I've never had an
In
interaction
some-
with him, so I don't know.
I have. It was a long time ago before any of this stuff happened because I do have a NAMM number 1 signed by him, and
Yeah.
I do have an Avengers Annual number 10 signed by him,
Yeah,
and I didn't pay anything for them.
sure.
But that was I don't even remember like the
Yeah.
interaction.
Well, somebody
But
was
I
like,
know that it wasn't bad, or I would remember it.
there was that Marvel covers book that someone had him sign, and he was charging, and someone was complaining, and Renee came, well, he didn't make any royalties on that book.
Right.
Okay, so he's got to charge the fans who bought it to
I
sign
also
it?
heard that. Are you talking about the artist edition?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
$75.
To sign it?
I heard that he charges $75 to sign that artist edition.
Yeah, because he didn't get paid for it.
That book's $150.
I know.
And you got to
If you're-
turn around and pay him
Yeah, big Michael
$75 to autograph it.
You bet
Well,
Kevin Nolan signs that shit for free.
he signed mine for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
It's just a different expectation. I think,
It is a different animal. It is.
And if you can charge that and get some
Also-
people to pay for it, I mean, your power to you. I'm of the opinion that if you're charging $60 for that type of thing, how many people are you turning away by charging that much? Are you going to get 10 people to go if you're just charging $10 versus two people that you might get for charging, $50.
Right.
I mean, and I guess it may end up being the same amount either way, but have you alienated, 80% of your fans this way? I just don't know.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I still have trouble with people charging for signatures. Like, I paid Finch to sign, and I'm like, I guess, but
I don't have too much of a problem. I do.
It
It is
depends.
disappointing to the fact that how much the rates have gone up over just since COVID, the last
Yeah.
5 years, but overall, I still don't mind it because there is so many people that are trying to capitalize on the signature craze right now. And,
Yeah.
if as an artist, creator, especially when it's been in the business for a while, it's probably not getting, say, like you say, royalties or anything else. If you can charge a little bit of an up fee there for it, hey,
Even-
go for it.
Yeah.
But
Even Leah Loa charged. I
Yeah.
paid
Everybody
Leah Loa.
charges.
Not everybody.
Almost everybody charges.
I got
James Herring didn't charge me. Jake Smith didn't charge me.
Dan
Well,
Fraga
yeah.
didn't charge me.
Yeah, I don't think he charged.
Dan Fraga didn't charge, and
I think there's still some that don't out there.
I think some guys are making their living off charging, so they're charging, right? Like
Yeah.
Dan Fraga has a day job. He just goes there to, do commissions and sign books.
That's Dan
Can have
Fraga's
some fun
day
with the
job?
fans.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
It,
exactly.
it just depends on the individual,
uh,
but I don't really discount any of them that are charging in some respects there. Now, if you
I
start
discount
getting
all.
you start getting to a point where you are, charging, more than a trade, type aspect for your signature, then I'm like, well, but there again, if somebody's willing to pay for it, and especially if they are a flipper, of some type, okay,
Well,
go for it, I
Here's
guess.
the thing, too, right? I walked by 2 different creators, and they were signing insane amounts of books
Yeah.
for the same person, the
Correct.
same copy,
Yeah.
right? So
That I have a bigger problem with. Now, granted, now you're getting $10 per whatever, and you're signing, say 50 books. And granted, that person might be paying it because they are a dealer or something of some type,
Right.
but you just now held up a line, like let's say Scotty Young. Scotty Young is there for a flippin' hour in the morning. His line is around the frickin' block, and some guy shows up there with a frickin' short box full of books
Scotty
for him
has
to
a
sign.
limit,
He does, and that's where they should go.
40.
Type things. And Scotty is very
He
Scotty
does.
Scotty's very clear that you better get the bags out, you better do this
Yeah.
because he wants to keep that line moving, and he does a pretty good job. But he's also perfected his system a bit, and he'll do special off-site ones, or sidewall ones, whatever you want to say. But, some of these other ones aren't quite got to that point of Scotty's area where all of a sudden they get that. And
Both-
and here again, they're only there for an hour to 2 hours. And now half your fans couldn't get to see you because you had to spend 15 minutes signing 40 books or something.
Both instances that I saw, they were away from their tables, and it had to have been like a special setup, or like whoever it was
Well, if that's the case, I'm
came
okay
up
with
and
that.
said,
Yeah.
"Hey, I got a short box of books for you to sign. When can we do it?" Or
And in a
whatever,
case like
because-
that, I have no problem with the fact that they're going to sit there and charge $10 to $20
Oh
a
no,
book.
absolutely not. But then they just pass it on to their whoever,
Well, they do.
and they can pay it.
They do. But I mean, that's part of what happens. That's why they can do things, on eBay or some other type of source because they're getting probably more of a outreach to it as well.
This has happened before, and then somebody just brought it up on one of the comments on one of the strings or whatever. There are proxies that you can hire to stand in line for you
Yeah.
and get autographs.
Absolutely.
It's a
That would
proxy
be-
for anything.
Huh?
So
Yeah, I know.
for anything.
That would be an interesting job.
What is
You
it?
could stay booked.
I'm sure.
I think so.
Just go from con to
So-
con being a proxy. Hey, charge
Yeah,
me
just
$100 an
stand-
hour, and yeah,
I
stand in
think
line.
Heroes Con is a con, Don. When we were at San Diego way back when, we were talking to some artist. I think it was Jeremy Dale. And he was like, "Oh, you need to go to Heroes Con. It's the greatest show. You just go up, all your favorite creators are there. You can just walk up and talk to them. There's like no lines. It's just really cool vibe, blah, blah, blah."
That was like 20 years ago, dude.
It was. It's been ruined. Now there's lines everywhere, and there's people getting books signed, and everybody's charging.
I have to
It's
say,
been ruined.
in just the 4
It's
years
not.
since we went the
Ruined.
first time, but think about it. Just in the
It's
4
changed.
years we've been there, it has got. I don't know. I mean, obviously it's changed in 20, but just I've noticed in the last 4 years the attendance is higher, and there is a lot more charging, and
More scalpers.
there
more
is a lot
flippers,
more of the flippers
Yeah.
and stuff that are there.
There-
I-
and
look
not the
at the,
real
uh,
fans.
Look at the
Don.
art auction this year. It
I
was
could
by
be-
far the most, and the Drink and Draw, but both of them were packed compared to the way it was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So
Well, I think
Con-
I see the drink and draw probably the art auction I think was about the same. The problem was we didn't get there early and get seats
that's art auction.
at the
Oh, the
art
art
auction.
auction.
It's true.
Because usually we get there early enough and we get seats.
Yeah.
This time we were standing, but if you paid paid attention the last 2 times, there were people standing room only
Standing room only
at all those art auctions.
once the auction started.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but anyway.
that's probably true. And I know we got there early. We would get there around 7.
Yeah,
You're right.
For show.
or so. I still think though that, well, even like, and it's good, but like Jim Rugg,
Yeah.
I can't remember. I think it might have been was it Saturday? I walked by his booth like 10 times, and there were always people there.
Yeah. And the
And
thing with
he's
Jim Rugg,
busy.
he's so nice, is he'll sit there and talk to each
Yeah.
person for like 5 minutes.
Right,
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
cool, but takes a while.
right. Well, him especially, like there are certain people, but like him especially, like when we were sitting there talking to him,
Yeah.
he kept like looking,
Yeah.
past us.
Correct.
And then I'm constantly like looking behind me to see if there's like,
Yeah.
10 people in line or whatever.
Correct.
But he keeps talking and he would ask us questions, right?
Yeah.
Like he's not trying to like
no.
rush you out, even though he has like maybe
Yeah,
2 or
Exactly.
3 people in
He'll
line.
talk to you as
right?
long as you
Generally,
want.
I try to be cognizant of that, especially
Yeah,
if
well,
I
I
am
do
talking to
too.
these
Yeah, we
ones
do
that are
too.
more
Well, and I think
attended.
we even cut it off
Yeah.
short at some point.
And the guy in front of
because-
me, when I was waiting for him, he was like, "Oh, I'm sure you got." He talked to him for quite a while. And he's like,
Mhm.
"Oh, I'm sure you got other people waiting." So he got out of the way. And
Right.
Some people are
I think
cognizant, and Jim Rugg tends to attract people who are fairly
Yeah.
polite and cognizant.
I think in overall, I think Heroes Con is still my favorite show. It's a great experience. I think the majority of the people that are there, at least that I ran into or dealt with, it's just a cool vibe, right? Like it's
It
a
is,
comic book
yeah.
vibe. I mean, yeah, you've got the jackasses that are carrying around the wagons full of like 4
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get
long
one of those for
boxes of
next time.
books,
Oh, God.
I mean,
I was looking at.
You
What if we
have
just had like a
those
little
peop-
roller bag. That wouldn't be bad. A little roller bag like
Yeah.
we had in the airplane.
you know what would be interesting? I wonder if, because like,
One dude had this like crate, and then it had like a little handle that you could carry it, but you could also sit on it. It was like a hard crate. I was like, "Oh, that's brilliant."
yeah.
Could be a seat
Yeah.
and storage.
Seat and storage.
What would be interesting, what would be very interesting is if Heroes didn't let CGC in, like
Yeah,
didn't let them have a booth.
that would be interesting.
I wonder how much, then you would really get the fans.
Yeah,
Do you
I
think
mean,
so?
You would still probably somehow, like, if they didn't have a booth for people to go to, they would still probably have proxies there to like witness some
Yeah.
stuff, right? And it might cut down,
yeah,
but that's interesting. Like, go straight to just pure comics. There was a comment of somebody posted their haul,
yeah.
and they had like an Amazing Spider-Man number 14.
Sure.
They had some other book, but then they had like just, it wasn't, but they had like that book, and then they had like ROM number 78, right?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't ROM, but that contrast, and all of them were raw. And the first comment was, "Oh, I noticed that none of your books are graded.
Yeah,
Like, did you notice at the show that if the books weren't graded, none of the vendors even cared to even try to like grade books? They just put prices on, like jacked up prices." And the dude, almost everybody on there was like anti CGC, like
Yeah.
slab stuff, right?
sure.
But yeah, I mean, now I think it would, like, that would be very cool, because then you're not going to have, I mean, you're still going to have, if there were nobody there to witness or grade books,
I don't think it's going to make a difference.
Because you just sit off and get it verified.
Exactly.
You can, but you have to pay extra.
People,
But
don't care.
people would do it.
But people don't care, right? But
They don't care. But the people that are going to do that are going to do it anyway. This having CGC there just makes it a
They'll
little
just
bit
bring their
easier.
CGC witness with them.
Or they'll do something weird,
with
you know?
news.
I mean,
drag him around.
They'll
on
hire
news.
or they'll put the money up front with a bunch of dealers to get CGC there, you know,
Yeah.
one way or another. You know, that is the market that we're in now,
Oh, I know.
where that has to be there.
I
Now you're talking about the freaking song from John Lennon. Imagine if that's not there. We could all be in this
imagine
nice,
that, Scott.
you know.
You have to imagine it used to
So-
exist.
Yeah. So, well, it used to exist back 20
Well,
years ago, but
It's
yeah.
also like, I don't know if I told you I ran into another guy, that art guy.
Art
He was
Adams.
waiting in line. No, he was waiting in line for Walt Simonson. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And I was talking to him, and he'd never been.
Yeah.
And he was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
He's like, I feel like I've gone back in time 35 years.
Yeah. The one thing that was cool is like there were tons of dollar books.
Yeah.
You know the economy is in the crapper when people are selling comics for $1.
And Sunday, there were a lot of $2 for $1.
I know.
Yeah, that's true.
Moving stuff.
There was one vendor, and they had like $2 box. They had, and then it said Saturday they're
Yeah, I
going
saw
to
that.
$1,
Yeah.
and then Sunday they're going for $2 for like they already.
No, it was
told
$3 on
It was
Friday,
$3,
$2 on
2,
Saturday,
one.
$1.
Like they had already told you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's kicking yourself in the
Not
kind of.
necessarily because you look and you say, "What do I want to pay $3 for?" And then,
Right.
I'm not sure about this. So
Because
I'll wait
there-
till
Yeah,
tomorrow.
there are people that are going to be like,
Yeah.
well, I don't want to wait because it's going to be gone, so
Yeah,
they will
absolutely.
buy.
Yeah,
But still, it's just like begging people to like just
It
get
is.
hammered on.
it is nice for
Sunday.
them to be honest though up
It
front
is.
because that's really
That's-
what it is.
It's nice.
They're
It's
just being
almost
honest
It's
about
almost like an estate sale, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
like the first day is full price,
That's
second
right.
day is half price,
yeah.
and then third day is
Just
like
blow it out.
90% off.
Exactly. But you don't know what's left by then.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. I mean, it's so much fun.
Well, it is fun.
It's like
yeah.
Drew said. I wish it was closer / more accessible.
That would be very nice. Yes. Yeah, I do admit.
I wish it was
that
Planet. I wish Heroes was Planet.
Yeah. See, I think
I mean, location wise. I wish Heroes was in.
I know we
Kansas City.
tried to create like a Heroes Con type show in Wichita, but maybe you can't do it in Wichita. But maybe in a big city like Kansas City, you could do that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think you could. Dude, oh, well, this is totally off subject.
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of. There's a thing for San Diego.
Yeah.
They're doing an art show, like an artist, like a strictly, it's completely separate. Like on Thursday, it's across the street, like in a hotel or
Who
whatever.
is?
It's there's like 4 or 5
Where?
like in San Diego
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
on the Thursday of San Diego.
Yeah.
Someone has set up their own deal, like 5 comic book stores or
Yeah.
5 online people
They've done
came
that before,
together.
I thought.
And they're straight across, but they're charging admission,
Oh, okay.
and it's like to weed out. So it's just like art lovers or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like they're having their own little one-day con, like
Yeah.
across the street
Correct.
for San Diego, because I
Yeah.
guess comics aren't represented like
Correct.
they used to be at San
Yeah.
Diego. But that's insane, right?
Yeah.
Like there's another con, like a mini con that's popped up around a con.
100%. Yeah.
Might even be worth it to go to that.
Would not be worth it. All right. Cool. All right. That is our recap for Heroes Con.
That was all over the